Hi there, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Backward Joe, the very passionate pig farmer, talking to you from inside the no smell pig pen. And today I have something very exciting I'll share with you. I'm going to talk about how to clean the deep litter system of piggery, and I'm also going to show you how I feed these pigs, their feeding routine, how they be. We're going to dive in deep in the sustainable pig farming. My initial video was just an introduction. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. I will respond. And of course, I'm not the smartest. In case you guys see I've done something, help me as well, because I'm working off YouTube. Stay tuned. So let's dive in. Feeding. Every morning I come in here, I be excited. I didn't think that farming would be this exciting and fulfilling. Every morning I'd be like, oh my god, my pigs, my pigs. So it's like I have children now. But yes, I like to come in here every morning. So at around 7:30, I sweep out their trash. This is an example of one. I sweep it out and then give them some weeds. Now the weeds, they grow everywhere. That was like music to my ears. Pigs that eat weeds. That's their delicacy. Because the other day I was trying, I got some mash as usual. I put it in and they were eating, yes. But when I brought some weeds, they're like, no, we don't want this mash anymore. We are now wanting the weeds. So I was like, wow. They're even screaming, they're salivating. I was like, you've solved my problem. So now I'm going to reduce the mash and just be giving them a whole bunch of weeds. I was happy. But now I was like, I must make sure, like how you can have fast food every once in a while. It's a guilty pleasure. You can't eat it every day because it will kill you. But once in a you'll be like, at least I have to have KFC. So for now, I'm not going to make sure they have weeds daily. They may get tired. So in order for my future feed costs to reduce, I'm going to treat it like a delicacy. I'm going to now just cut like once every 3 days, give them the weeds, so that when they're a bit grown, let's say 3-4 months, all they crave is weeds. So I'll just be bringing in the weeds and the mash is to just switch the pallets. But don't worry, calm down. I'll give them the right proportion of both. I was a bit excited when they told me that these pigs love weeds. So at around 3 p.m, 2:30, around there, I feed them again. All three bring about 1 kilo of the feed. I can't keep feeding them weeds daily. It's not like they grow every day. I feed them every once in a while. So when it's their time, I chop up some and then give it to them. They enjoy. So now when it comes to the weed that they love to eat, that's why I allowed these ones to grow all the way the other side, so that I don't have to walk too far to get them. This is elephant grass. They are not yet too used to it, they are not yet fond of it, but so I'm running a small experiment. The grass that they like is the one that's below. So what I do, I chop some and then mix 1 or 2 things the elephant grass. Then by morning I find that they've all been crushed. So slowly, as they get used to this kind of feed, because this is what's in plenty, I don't have to struggle too much. As you can hear them, they are quite excited. I'm making a lot of noise. I'd already given them some mash, but here they are making a lot of noise, saying we want weeds. So I'm going to chop them in small pieces, so that they can get used to this kind of grass early enough. I'm sure that at all times I always have what to give them. Give it a good mix. Let's talk about the IMO. You can't fail to have this. Now the IMO solution, it helps decompose the waste of the piggies in the bed, prevent the smell. As you can see right here, removal of bad smell, faster growth, etc. No flies. This is exactly what you need. I'll get into a much detailed video about the IMO production and how you can even make this at home. So for cleaning, we need a little bit of equipment. Sprayer, or what they call a bomber. Then you need a hand spray. I'll explain what each of these do. I'll use this syringe. First 20 mils. This was another 5 mils. Now spraying is my favorite thing. Why? Because I get to use this equipment. I've always been seeing farmers using it and I've always been jealous. I'm like, how do they use it? Must be fun. So I got myself one. This what carries the IMO. I usually do this twice a week. Now when you're spraying the IMO, you have to be incredibly generous with it. You have to spray every corner. For instance, the apple corner is where I would put most of my concentration in spraying. As they are there happily eating, all the 5 liters will have to be sprayed. If you see some flies, it's because the IMO solution smells sweet. Whenever you spray it, flies first come around, they'll be excited, they'll be like, what is this sweet thing that has been sprayed all over? But then after they come, shortly they will go. This is all the cleaning that's there. No more scrubbing, hard work is no longer there with this. Just come do this every 3 days and that's it. You just be picking the dung. So after spraying, just put like 1 more bag of wood shavings and you're done for the week. See how they're all curious, they're wondering what is this? So what we're going to do is wreck the place. We've sprayed some IMO. I think that's a good break. 1 bag. I do this once a week. What's left is to spray this and we are done. Ideally, I should be mixing the litter, but these are excavators. Their noses do quite a bit of burrowing in here. They dig a lot. So I'm not going to mix because I'm going to do it for me. I think I'm happy with the results. This is not so bad. As you can see, some of them were running around and then the wood shaving got into their feet, got to sieve their feet and then go into the next store. In case you guys use it differently, please comment below. Let me know how you use your IMO. Perhaps I'm using it wrong. Maybe we could learn a thing or two. So when I'm going to clean and make sure that the place is, sanitized, I don't use soap in cleaning. I use what they call Biosafe. I put this in a small hand pump and spray. It kills bacteria and fungi. So for instance, I have wood that is fungi. Like every once a week or twice a week, I spray the wood so that the mold rate reduces. That's at least me, how I choose to think about it. And then, since these piggies turned this trench into a pee area, this is where they come and pee. Now in the next stall, I did not want to record from them. From there, it will be a whole thing. You see this place? As they are taken from the nipple, they come and pee, 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 and pee. So whenever I come here, smell is very unpleasant. Mostly in the mornings when I'm cleaning. So what I do, I use Biosafe. I first release the water. I release some water, comes as I sweep to the outlet. So I don't even need to carry a container. I just have to have my broom here and then sweep the water. But then afterwards, to concretize it, I'll get some Biosafe right here and spray this area. Because this is their poop corner. As I speak, even one is pooping. There's no smell apart from the one that has just pooped. So again, I like to talk about these nipple drinkers. These have made my life easy, too easy. At first I was a bit worried. They said, Joe, you cannot go and make local pigs, traditional pigs, drink from nipples. You cannot make it all bougie. I took it upon myself. I was like, challenge accepted. I am going to make sure that I turn a local pig bougie. I make it use the nipple drinkers. So they're like, okay. I went to a local farm around to buy them. Now these ones were troughs. So I brought them. I sat down. I was like, how are we actually going to teach pigs how to use nipple drinkers? Remember, up to now, we are working with pure YouTube. It's not like I had some specialist come here and be like, yo, this is how you're supposed to do it. No, I just opened my, my phone, went on YouTube and saw all this. This is, even when we were building, I was showing them from YouTube. I was like, do this. I'm stranded. I'm like, how? So for the first few weeks, they fear me. I could not even touch them. As I was bringing them, they're like, they love weeds and then also the feeds. So I put both. let them be. So I used to try and use a stick, tempt them, be like, this is where water is. They would come around this trench and be like, where's water, where's water, where's water? I was a bit worried. I was like, how am I going to do it? I finally found a YouTube video that was like, you can use peanut butter as a bait. Scoop the peanut butter, put it here, they will come and they'll drink. So I was like, wow, alright. I think these are Americans. So I'm like, okay, that shouldn't be so hard. So I go and invest in my peanut butter. I come, I put on the nipples. These pigs, I had forgotten that they are not bougie pigs. They didn't know those things. They came, they're like, what the? They're like, what is this? They avoided the nipple. Meanwhile, I was just there watching it unfold. I removed and I ate the peanut butter myself. So for the whole week, I was stranded. I was like, how? So what I did, I got a small stone. I nudged it within the nipple, just a little bit, like so. It was this flow 24/7 within the trench, something like this flow. So with time, with the water that collected, they began drinking from there. But whenever it got dirty, they would put their snouts on this. And now the beauty with this is once they even touch a bit, water comes. So with force, it's a lot of water. One morning I'm here cleaning and then I'm hearing someone, galloping. I'm like, who is that? To check, get the pigs, and they were drinking. I was happy. And here we are. They said I couldn't do it, but I've done it. And now this area that we're in, that we're recording in, is another store. I have some that will come. I'll share with you the details. They will come in here, and then once they're here, I'll repeat it. This is going to be the greatest demonstration piggery around Rukunjiri, because it's only us two. I think it's only us, because I did the research. I took a board all over the place looking for pig farmers. In my area here, I'm the only one. This is going to be the best demonstration one. So if you're in Rukunjiri and you want to learn, please contact me. I will teach you the magic of these nipple drinkers. Did you know that pigs have no sweat glands? Pigs only lose heat through wallowing. They like to cover themselves with mud in order to lose heat, or go in a pool of water. This trench, the distance is good enough. An adult pig can go in with the leftover water and wallow so that they can enjoy themselves. Did you know that pigs are also rooters? By rooters, I mean they like to burrow. They like to dig. They burrow within, because it's in their nature. They like to dig. I'm told that's also a form of cooling off. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not a fan of it. I always feel like they're going to maybe break the house. They're excavators. A friend of mine told me that their snouts are called excavators. They dig so much. Did you know that? And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A glimpse into sustainable pig farming. Do share with me in the comment section below your experiences with deep litter system in pig farming, or your experiences in pig farming in general. And let's learn from each other. Let's help each other out. Please stay tuned for future updates about mixed farming and all sorts of farming. Do not forget to subscribe. Keep farming, keep smiling, and enjoy your day.